Hey everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. We're living through a truly fascinating moment right now. We are right at that tipping point where AI is finally stopping being just a trendy buzzword and is actually transitioning into a highly capable, everyday coworker. Today's tools aren't about robots taking over the world. They're about giving you the exact kind of high-level help that used to cost thousands of dollars or require a full-time hire. Just imagine for a second, what if your marketing data could literally talk to you like a senior analyst? Or what if your website had a 24/7 chatbot that authentically knew your business inside and out? Or hey, what if your wedding could practically plan itself just through text messages? Okay, let's dive into this because I really want to hook you right away. They are not futuristic 10 years down the line concepts. Every single one of these capabilities dropped literally this week. We've got 7 new tools that make all of this real, and we're going to break them down right now. But real quick, before we get to our very first tool, if you want to start every single morning knowing exactly which new AI tool is actually worth your time, make sure to hit subscribe. We curate this channel every single day specifically to act as a major time saver for you. You never have to go hunting for what's new and useful because we bring the absolute best of it right to your screen. All right, section 1, client and customer automation. So our first tool is called LDO2. And the old way of doing things probably feels all too familiar to freelance marketers and small agencies out there. It's, 9 p.m., a client emails you asking why their ad spend went up, but leads went down, and suddenly you're spending 2 hours in a total state of panic just digging through spreadsheets. Well, the LDO2 way completely changes the game. It turns your marketing data into senior analyst level answers. You just ask your question in plain English, get a super clear answer with all the reasoning, and then, with just one click, you generate a beautifully branded report. And here's an insider power tip for LDO. By generating a live portal, you're actively empowering your clients with real-time data. This means they actually stop emailing you for manual updates. They just log in, see the data themselves, and boom, you get hours of your week back. It's just a massive, massive win for client management. Next up in customer automation, we've got fastbots. So imagine you're running an online coaching business, right? People land on your site with questions about your pricing, your process, maybe your specific programs, but you aren't awake 24/7 to answer them. Fastbots builds a chatbot without you needing to write a single line of code. It simply learns everything about your business by reading your PDFs, your documents, and even your YouTube videos, so it can expertly answer questions around the clock, perfectly matching your own voice. And honestly, that brilliantly illustrates the real magic of fastbots. Yes, it connects to thousands of apps through Zapier to book calls, which is great. But here is the real power tip. You can feed it your YouTube videos. If you've spent years explaining what you do on camera, Fastbots transforms that entire video library into a live, interactive knowledge base. How cool is that? Moving on to section 2, smart content and security. Let's talk about Velma API. Paint a picture in your mind for a second. You've got a highly stressed customer service worker or an insurance agent handling hundreds of calls a day. How do they know if a caller is genuinely in distress, attempting fraud, or if the voice is even human at all? Well, Velma API listens to the actual audio in real time to flag emotion, stress, fraud, and cloned voices way before a situation escalates. It's actually analyzing how things are being said, not just what is being said. Now, what's absolutely wild is that Velma API is currently ranked at the very top for deep fake voice detection. As AI voices get more and more indistinguishable from reality, this power tip highlights that Velma isn't just some fun gadget. No, it is completely business critical for call centers, banks, and anywhere handling sensitive phone interactions. All right, over on the content side of things, we've got a tool called RiffKit. This is really for the product seller out there who is absolutely struggling to crack the viral code on social media. You know the feeling. You watch videos blow up, but you just can't figure out why. RiffKit does the heavy lifting by reverse engineering the exact formula behind winning TikTok videos. It takes that successful structure and then drops your own product and your own footage right into it, effectively rendering fresh, algorithm-friendly content for you. The structure RiffKit pulls out breaks down into 3 things: the hook, the turn, and the payoff. And here's your power tip. Whether you're using RiffKit or just making content yourself, you need to pay very close attention to this 3-part formula. This structural extraction is exactly what makes short-form videos stop the scroll across any platform, not just TikTok. It's literally the architecture of attention. All right, section 3, untangling the back office. Let's talk about money. 50 plus. That is the number of accounts Quaster Ledger can connect to. Just think about the sheer pain of a solopreneur or a freelancer trying to track their finances across business accounts, personal savings, credit cards, multiple payment platforms. It's a mess. Well, Quaestor Ledger untangles all of that. It links over 50 accounts and lets you ask plain English questions about your spending. You can just ask, hey, what did I actually spend on software last quarter? And it gives you an instant, totally accurate answer. Now, if you work internationally, listen up, because here is your power tip. Quaestor connects everything, but crucially, it sorts out internal transfers so you aren't accidentally double counting your money. The multi-currency net worth feature finally gives international freelancers and digital nomads one clean, clear number that reflects their true financial reality. So no more guessing at the end of the month. Also hanging out in the back office, we have supportpages.io. Now, if you're on a small tech team, or maybe you're a solo developer, you know the absolute nightmare of outdated help centers. You build this great product, but your documentation is, well, half finished, which results in endless support tickets. Support Pages solves this in 3 easy steps. First, it reads your actual code base. Second, it writes the articles and walkthroughs for you. And third, when you push an update to your product, it automatically updates the docs. It's amazing. I mean, this is truly revolutionary for small teams because it connects directly to the code. You don't have to manually describe what your product does anymore. The whole burden of writing and maintaining manual documentation is just entirely eliminated, simply because the AI understands the product from the inside out. Okay, let's look at Section 4, Personal Life and Challenge. Meet Festa. So imagine the absolute chaos of planning a wedding. You're dealing with 80 guests, dietary restrictions, vendors, florists, and, highly opinionated in-laws. It is a logistical mountain. Well, Festa manages that entire mountain through a really simple text messaging interface. It actively chases down confirmations, coordinates the vendors, and handles the chaos so you can actually show up and enjoy your wedding day without stressing over the caterer. So the absolutely crucial point here is to loop Festa in early. Don't wait until the final 2 weeks when everything is already on fire. The power tip is that by integrating Festa at the very beginning of your planning process, it gains all the necessary context about your event, and that allows it to expertly and seamlessly handle sudden complications the exact moment they arise. Okay, I've got a daily challenge for you. I really want you to spend just 10 minutes today doing this. Go to FastSpots, sign up, and upload just one document. It could be your FAQ page, your pricing sheet, or YouTube video, and literally just watch it build a working chatbot. You don't even have to launch it on your site today. Just follow those 3 steps and see what it builds. I guarantee you're going to be surprised by how capable it is. Let's do a quick recap of the incredible lineup of AI coworkers we covered in today's explainer. We looked at LDO for senior-level data answers, Velma API to detect voice fraud in real time, FastSpots to turn your content into a 24/7 agent, RiffKit to crack the TikTok formula, Quaestor Ledger to finally clarify your multi-currency finances, supportpages.io to automatically write your developer docs, and Festa to orchestrate your wedding chaos via text. 7 insane tools, all available right now. The reality is, the world of AI is moving way faster than any one person can keep up with alone. And honestly, that is exactly why we make these explainers. If you subscribe, every single morning you'll have a clear, structured breakdown of one new tool ready to put to work. We're going to keep finding the signal in the noise so you don't have to do the heavy digging. I want to end today's explainer by throwing a question over to you. Which one of these 7 tools are you most likely to try first, and why? Does your business desperately need the data insights, or does your personal life need the event coordination? Drop your answer down in the comments below because I personally read every single one. Thanks so much for learning with me today, and I'll catch you in the next one.